Good morning from all of us here at Atlantis News Corporation. Today we will start with our bi-fortnightly segment, Austerity.
Our segment describes the measures taken by the government to reduce spending and increase taxation when encountered by economic turmoil. Today we focus on Italy and their economic predicament.
Although the debt crisis and failed austerity measures may have triggered the recession, it is deeply rooted in the failure to reform the labor market. The rising labor costs and falling productivity nationwide is leading them deeper into the recession.
That's a bad combo.
Most def.
Recently, Italy had elections. The new results were very messy and resulted in 2 months without a government. Italy got a solidly reformist administration led by a new prime minister from the center-left, Enrico Letta.
That is correct, Chloe, and we actually have him on the show today via satellite.
Buongiorno. I am an Italian politician who, along with recently being elected as Prime Minister, I am also Deputy Secretary of the Democratic Party and a member of the Chamber of Deputies. I am pretty fantastico.
What is the state of the Italian economy?
Truly baffling. In general, the recession is worsening. Small banks in our country are under a great amount of pressure. But the bigger banks are actually doing okay economically. Credit from the Italian banks fell to a record low for the decade of 2012. However, it has risen since then, though not as much as we had hoped. Our government owes about 70 billion euros to Italian companies.
And what do you think will happen to the economy in the next 4 to 5 years?
You know, it seems like we're having a bit of lag with my talking and your talking, so to get better connection via satellite, I will try changing rooms.
What?
I think that without any action, Italy will continue to bring down all of the economies within the Eurozone. Our economy will continue to shrink also without meaningful intervention by the currently gridlocked federal general that is. If we are to avoid a collapse in the Eurozone, we must jumpstart the economies throughout Europe.
What is your government's plan to combat the increasing debt?
First, I must stop all the tax hikes and budget cuts. They haven't brought our economy anywhere but down.
And what do you plan to do with the mafia?
Mafia?
Chloe?
Organized crime is the biggest business in Italy, generating an annual turnover of 140 billion euros. Loan sharking has caused the closure of 1,800 businesses and destroyed thousands of jobs. Are you worried about Italy's economic collapse?
No. For us, economic downturn is only an advantage. In a downturn, people get more desperate. We kindly offer our assistance in the form of loans. A healthy rate of interest is all we ask in return.
Are you talking about loan sharking?
Business is business. It's nothing personal.
Your business seems to be working out. Organized crime netted 167 billion last year.
I don't like to brag, but we get by.
Wow, Ben, back to you.
I should probably have that man arrested.
So what do you predict will happen in the next year?
Honestly, I think that unemployment will reach a record high next year of 12.3%, and the economy will shrink by 1.4% this year. But hey, let's think positive.
Well, that does not sound good. Thank you, Mr. Leto. We hope to see you soon again. And now to the weather.
It looks pretty sunny out.